Hey everyone, it's Ryzen, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3, FES, the answer. Well, I got Mitsuru and Yukari in the party. Let's continue on here. Along with Metis, of course. Metis has all of her abilities, by the way. I suppose I should show that off. This is her final ability list. I've got the Varuna Bracer on her for now, but I might change it up. It doesn't really matter if for this upcoming part. Well, actually... no, I think it won't matter, because either way, yeah, go with either way. Either the wind boost or the ice boost. Now, I'm just going to send my party members down to find the exit, because there's a pretty long sequence of events, so I want to get a move on through it here. I also used all of my gems on attack mirrors, magic mirrors, bead chains, and precious eggs, as well as homunculus. I think I got some homunculus. How many do I have? I only have 4. Whatever. That's probably enough.
Please spread out and search the area.
I usually like to have at least 5, but whatever. That's okay. I doubt I'm going to get hit with instant death that much. Plus I got
Please
Seth now, so...
search the area.
not quite immune to instant death, but pretty close. All the enemies here are the same as on the second section. Although there does seem to be a hell of a lot more of them around, but maybe that's just me. I could just be imagining that.
Please spread out and search the area.
Now, I may just decide to continuously record this next part, along with the section after it, simply because I don't think there's a very good break point in between, so I might just record 2 straight episodes. Not quite sure.
Please spread out and search the area.
So this episode may cut off abruptly. Just so you know.
I've obtained something rare.
I think I'm just going to try and finish recording this whole series. I am quite done with the answer, so it's time to put it to rest. We are very near the end of the game. I don't know if I said this before, but my game clock is probably off by at least 5 hours, just due to idle time for setting up recording. And as well as I tend to do my grinding while I'm editing, so I'm not doing it very efficiently. Since I have to pause, well, not pause the game, but I bring up the menu, have to make an edit, because I'm listening to, you know, myself on my headphones.
Please spread out and search the area.
While I'm playing the game, so doesn't quite lead to a, well, I mean, it leads to a lot of idle time. Plus, there's times when I'm looking stuff up for video descriptions while I'm still grinding or whatnot.
What's this? Oh, it's only money.
So I'm probably closer to 35-hour mark than the 40-hour mark that I'm at now. Plus, I think there's sometimes when I just have a habit of just leaving a game running while I go make food or something. So yeah, my game clock is always massively off, whatever it would normally be.
Please spread out and search the area.
But yeah, somewhere between the 30 to 40 hour mark is pretty much normal for the answer. There's really only 2 choices as far as the answer is concerned. Either do massive grinding, so that you can actually survive the bosses and fight them hitting their actual weaknesses, not their bait weaknesses. Or, oh, we're already here. Or, you know, hit their baited weakness and keep them knocked down. And hopefully you hit them enough to where you don't get annihilated. And, if you did that, that might work for a while. You might be able to beat the game doing that. But the problem is that you're going to be dying repeatedly, like 6, 7, 8 times to bosses, so you're going to have a lot of game time that's just not recorded. So either way, it's going to take you a while. But it's time to take on whatever that shadow thing is. Now, I suppose I should show what I have equipped. Nothing special. If you don't have a vitality ring, I don't know. Give her an auto buff item or accessory or something. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Maybe the ice amp accessory, but I probably won't even use ice again, so oh well.
Is this the deepest part of the abyss of time? You think? It's no different than the rest of the ones we've seen.
Yeah, that would require effort.
But that fits logically. Which means the abyss's origin, the reason for the time skips, is here.
Okay, and?
Oh, there's something I had to tell you all. It was in the papers about the abyss of time I mentioned before.
And?
Did you find something?
If the report is correct, this place came into existence as a reaction to the creation of Tartarus.
Yeah, sure it did.
A reaction?
The gigantic tower rising so high left a gigantic hole in its place. That's the abyss.
Okay, sure it is.
Does that mean they've known about this place for 10 years?
Guess so.
They decided it would be harmless if left alone, since it would probably disappear with Tartarus. But it also said that since the abyss is just a byproduct, there should be no shadows in it.
Well, that was obviously incorrect.
Wait a sec. There's a friggin' ton of shadows here. And if it was supposed to go poof along with Tartarus, why are we standing in it now?
That is a good
Did they
question.
forget a decimal place or something?
Yeah, I'm sure, Junpei.
No, their logic makes sense. What was supposed to vanish is still here because of some force. One side's removal caused an imbalance.
If you say so.
What could that force be?
Who knows? Maybe it's somewhere down here. One thing's certain, though. It's deeply connected to all of you.
Well, I guess we gotta take care of it then.
What's up with that? What the hell did we do to deserve this?
Well, there's another door. If that's here, then maybe...
What's going on? Is that the big reason behind all this?
It looks like the exact same door as every other door.
If we leave out Igus, Metis, and me, whose past is left?
That is a good question.
Hey, yeah. Who else was there that had powers like ours?
Who cares? There's no use speculating with it staring us in the face.
Yeah, open the door.
We'll know once we open it.
Whatever that reason is, it's strong enough to keep the abyss of time from disappearing.
Apparently.
And we've come to erase that reason. We could be in for a battle. We should be very prepared before entering.
She's right. This appears to be our goal. Don't worry, we can do this.
Can we open it now, please? I like how the game acts like it's going to give you a choice if you want to go back and prepare, but then it doesn't. That's cute, game. What the hell? What are you doing, I guess? Oh, hey Minato. How's it going?
You're...
And off he goes.
Wait!
Oh, of course, the old running in place and going
Please,
nowhere.
wait!
No! Don't go!
How did you fall? You're a robot. Your coordination should be better than that. Well, he's gone. Oh well.
I promised to protect you. I dedicated my life to that purpose. But I can't fulfill that purpose anymore.
So, what does that mean?
There's nothing more I can do. Can I continue to live this way? Does my life have a meaning? If so, I wish I could return to being a mere machine.
So this is called taking Aigis' character arc and throwing it away, making the journey completely pointless. Oh, and I'm sure you can figure out what the hell the deal is now. With that little shadow behind her. This plot point really pisses me off.
Huh? That's the cause?
I don't like it when
Don't
characters
look at me.
180.
But, well...
I mean, we just went through a
I
100-hour
didn't expect
game.
that we get to see him again, although he did have his back turned.
And Aigis' character arc is now completely meaningless. Yay. She's not the only one either.
But what's it mean?
We'll get to that.
That looked like it was Aigis' memory. What kind of a clue is that? Aigis didn't have to awaken to her persona abilities, right?
That's because, well,
No, she did. She awakened to the special power he had.
I guess it's technically true.
Aigis, what was that? When did it happen?
I always woke up to that.
Oh.
It was so painful to lose him. I withdrew into my room, unable to do anything. For a while, I did nothing but chase after him in my dreams.
Aigis.
Sister.
But after a while, I stopped dreaming entirely. It felt like a weight on my chest lightened and fell off. That must have been the last of the dreams I had. But I don't see what that has to do with my awakening.
I don't think it was. It did have to do with her awakening.
Sister, are you still in pain? The person we saw, he's the one who
I'm
had
pretty
the
sure the
same
past
kind
we
of
saw
power as
there.
you,
Well,
isn't he?
I'll explain it eventually at the end if I remember, but it should be pretty obvious.
So that's the big cause of all this? That didn't explain anything.
Really, Yukari?
Don't you get it? What we saw was only my sister's memory. But all of you want to see him again, right? Then the answer is obvious.
What's that supposed to mean?
What I said at the start was right all along. The fastest way to solve this would be to eliminate all of you.
So, that means that figure we keep seeing is...
Wait, something's wrong.
What's that? Oh. Is it boss time? Apparently so.
What the?
Just as I thought. It's coming. The monster that's taken the shape of your regrets.
That's what that thing is? Really?
Is that?
You gotta be kidding. That can't be.
This is the reason for everything. From the Abyss of Time's failure to disappear to the presence of shadows. This was born from all of you.
Well, time to take on whatever this guy is. His abilities depend on the party you bring.
This is our regrets given form.
And they called him Question Mark Man. I'm not gonna call him question marks because that is unbelievably stupid. He's Shadow Minato, and that's what I'm gonna call him. Or Shadow Main Character, or why not call him Regret or something? No, question marks. Ooh, how creative of you, Atlas. I hate the answer. Okay, Yukari's gonna be on heal support. Mitsuru will go all out. You'll go all out. We're going to use different personas depending on the situation. So, yeah, essentially the reason I brought the party I did is to prevent weaknesses. So, yeah, we want to start with Koryu. That way I can nullify Pierce attacks, and I want to use Weary Thrust.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
The reason why I want to start with Koryu is because, well, the first persona Shadow Minato is going to use... Oh, cool.
All right, sister.
He's level 76, by the way.
Hang in there.
If he ever takes his turn...
Piercing attacks won't work on it. This ends now.
Damn it, Mitsuru. There we go. Yeah, it's Athena.
Yukari-chan!
That really hurt.
Athena.
What the hell?
Yukari-chan is seriously hurt.
Yeah. Koryu is really the best I got here because it's got Null Strike, it's got Null Pierce. Oh yeah, so I guess I did want those abilities. But yeah, it's good. It'll protect you from his first form's attacks, so. I just missed a second attack in a row. Are you kidding me?
I'll show you my true power.
So yeah, he'll use God's Hand or Akasha Hearts, which is very, very deadly. Still using God's Hand. Let's see. Yeah, he'll switch somewhat randomly. But he'll always cycle through them in the order of your party members. But he can't copy Psyche, which is Metis' persona, for some reason. I'm guessing because Metis wasn't around when Minato was around. It doesn't really... Well, I guess it does make sense. If this is their regrets, why would it be able to copy Metis' persona? Once he does switch to copying Yukari's persona, then I'll want to switch over to Odin. Yeah. And then Seth for Mitsuru's. I'm pretty much invincible on this first part. Otherwise, Akasha Arts critical or a God's Hand critical might actually kill me, so... Definitely want to be immune to strike.
Yukari-chan is unconscious. No, Artemisia.
How does he have Niflheim? He's using Artemisia. Well, I thought he would switch in the order of my party members, but I guess not. But he should go through its cycle. So for ice, I want to counter with Seth, because Seth is immune to ice attacks. I want to use Odin, because Odin resists wind for the wind one. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to use a Bomb of Life here. Let's go ahead and do that. Definitely don't bring Ken and Koromaru here, because you'll be hit with a ton of instant death attacks. Shadow Minato does have a ton of HP. He's really not that hard. I mean, yeah, he might one-shot a party member, but
Light won't work on the enemy.
you really should have ultimate personas at this point. Really, the only thing you might be unprepared for is Athena, if you don't have Choreo. With, I think it's Null Strike, actually, not Null Pierce, because I think God's Hand is a strike attack as well. I want to use Ragnarok. If I need to use a Soma, I will. Anyway, as with Artemisia, he'll be using Mind Charge, Niflheim, Bufudine, and Mabufudine. And he knows Ice, Light, and Darkness. Oh, cool. With Isis, he'll use Panther Ray, Garodine, Magarodine, Diorama, and he also has Divine Grace, so he'll be able to heal himself for quite a bit. And with Athena, he has God's Hand and Akasha Arts, and he nulls Pierce, Light, and Darkness. But yeah, once you have a counter for each phase, it's not too bad. Metis is definitely really good here because she can't be copied, so... Uh-oh. Please don't one-shot me. He still had that Mind Charge on. That would have one-shot me. Seriously, that would have one-shotted me. Yeah, there's really nothing you can do about that. Maybe I would have survived it, but I doubt it. Alright, I want to use Odin now because Odin has Resist Wind. Obviously, you do not want to use Odin if it is weak to wind, but fortunately, you should be pretty good. If you've been following me. He usually, I think, switches around on his 4th turn. This would be his 2nd turn. But I think sometimes on my test run I noticed that he switched kind of randomly. I think. I forget exactly, but...
I need your help!
But I think it's every 4 turns he'll usually switch. Yeah, he's gonna use Diorama. Yeah, he definitely has Divine Grace. How he has Panther Ray and Niflheim, I have no idea.
I need your help!
We do get awesome Strega boss music here, though. That's pretty cool. This is going on his 4th turn, so we might switch here, I think. Yeah. Now he's back to Athena. Ow. So I'll go back to Koryu now. Yeah, I could have preemptively switched, but it's not a big deal.
I need your help!
I remember sometimes he would just switch right away. But I don't know. I don't play the answer much, so I don't remember for sure. That's the 2nd action, so he's probably not going to survive, but whatever. Let's just finish him off. I'm going to cut the episode off as soon as I defeat this guy, and that's going to start another episode. So that's how I'm going to do the split here. It'll be one continuous recording for me, but for you it'll be multiple episodes. I just want to do a conclusion for this episode. That should do it. No? That'll do it.